What's up everyone, I am back once again with the third and final installment of my popular series known as Giving NBA Comparisons to Kuroko Characters. The first two episodes both got a lot of love, and a lot of people have been asking for me to bring back the series. So, here it is. For this video, I have picked comparisons for 4 Kuroko characters being Haizaki, Nash Gold, Jason Silver, and Hyuga. This is the final installment of the series, but if you would like me to make a starting 5 of all anime characters, let me know by smashing the like button and getting the video to 50 likes. Also, if we get to 500 subscribers by the end of September, I will start live streaming. So if you want that, get me there. Thanks so much for listening. Let's get into the video. Starting off with the finger-licking good food lover, shout out if you get that reference, Haizaki. This dude is just a complete asshole, there's no other way to word it, but in a funny way considering the context of the show. What I was looking for in this comparison was someone who is considered to be an absolute jerk, but a baller who gets a lot of steals and points, because that's similar to how Haizaki plays with his stealing ability. This led me to compare him to Rick Barry, who I have found to be a jerk by many NBA fans and people that knew him. There are stories and reports that even his own teammates were not big fans of him at all, which Haizaki can relate to as all his teammates hated him and thought he was intimidating and a straight up douche. Rick Barry was amazing on the court though, similar to Haizaki. He had career averages of 24.8 points per game, 6.7 rebounds, and 4.9 assists per game, along with an average of 2 steals, with 1 year even leading the league in steals. They both aren't the greatest 3-point shooters, with Barry only shooting 29% from 3, but they can both finish and score effectively with good defense even if they play a little dirty. I think this comparison fits pretty well, although they aren't picture perfect, as Haizaki we only saw play 1 match, so it's kind of hard to get a perfect grasp on him. But yeah, let's move on to the next character. Moving on to one of the best players in Kuroko's basketball, let's talk about Nash Gold, who is probably the fastest and most effective passer in the show, maybe even more so than Kuroko, but that's something I'm not going to debate in this video. To complement that, Nash is also very athletic and possesses an eye ability known as the Bilal Eye, which can predict the future of the game and improve his analysis of the game as well, effectively making him the smartest and most precise player on the court when Akashi isn't there. Nash Gold also is an amazing scorer and ball handler that is capable of taking over a game easily. All of this being said, I think someone who reminds me of this build is Magic Johnson. Magic is one of the greatest playmakers in NBA history, with career averages of 19.5 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 11.2 assists per game, along with being a league leader in steals and hyper efficient from everywhere besides the 3-point line. I believe this comparison fits. Nash Gold and Magic both play with so much style and grace, while making amazing passes and being dominant scorers when they need to be. The only difference between the two is that one of their penises hurts when they pee and the other one doesn't. I'm going to do Hyuga next, as his comparison is somewhat boring and not as flashy as who I am leaving last. Hyuga was Sabrian's very good, reliable shooter who is always just solid. He only really had one off game that he picked up towards the end, but if you look at his shooting percentage from the show that I found in a Google Doc, he is genuinely one of the most efficient and solid, reliable shooters in the show, being second only to Midorima in terms of 3-point percentage relative to volume of shots. This is why I compared him to a long-time awesome NBA role player who is one of the best shooters in NBA history, being JJ Redick. He only scored 12.8 points per game, but he did that on 41.5% shooting on 5 threes a game. One season even shooting 47.5% on 5.6 threes a game, and a just as insane 45.3% on 6.6 attempts a game 1 year. This is really good production from a role player, which is what Hyuga essentially is. He will never blow you away with his physical prowess or flashy scoring. He is just a good shooter on good volume who could turn a team from good to great. JJ Redick was a similar player who fulfilled a similar role, so I believe this comparison is perfect for a player like Hyuga. Jason Silver is the most all-around athletically gifted player we have seen in Kuroko's. He isn't as strong as Murasaki Bara, doesn't jump as high as Kagami, and maybe isn't as fast as Almine, but he is the most well-balanced athlete we saw in the show. He was extremely fast, stronger than Murasaki Bara for a little bit until Murasaki Bara stopped holding back, and his vertical was just insane. So what I'm looking for is a gifted scorer who is just physically different from everyone else. I'm looking for one of the best athletes in NBA history who is also huge and a gifted scorer from all around the court. This comparison might be a stretch considering we never saw Jason Silver's passing ability, but I think he compares very well physically with LeBron James. LeBron James has career averages of 27.1 points per game, 7.5 rebounds per game, and 7.4 assists per game. He is maybe the most athletically gifted player in NBA history with the best longevity of all time. He reportedly has about a 44-inch vertical at 6'9", 250. He is very fast and his strength speaks for itself. Jason Silver was dunking on everyone, outrunning almost everybody, and just flat out dominating Murasaki Bara before he started trying his hardest. For these reasons, I believe LeBron James is the best comparison for Jason Silver, even if it's almost purely for athletic reasons. I was considering Giannis as well because he's obviously one of the best athletes in NBA history as well, but I believe prime LeBron was just flat out different. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. As I said earlier, I want to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the month, so please share this video with a friend if you liked it, and comment LeBron is the GOAT if you made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out. Peace.